So this is just another video which we're going to do in terms of the core work, right? Now I just don't like how core is done. I talked through it on the course the other night, right? Basically where the core doesn't work concentrically. So when we do a sit up, we will contract our abs like that. They're not designed to move like that. They're designed to control downwards motion, so an eccentric motion. So how do we do core work in upright positions, basically? And how do we use flexion, extension, movement? It's not as simple as just contract, relax, like it is with a bicep or something like that. So these are some drills I would love for you to start to include as part of your core sessions. Again, the upright banded core, which I'm going to do, is something that you can do at the pitch. You can do the sprint, resisted, sprinted, power sprints, everything. So if you're doing this at the pitch, we do it like we did with Jack C the other night, right? Someone stands behind him with the band and they follow him as they march. If you're doing it in the gym, you can do it slightly differently. Again, you can do it, just attach the band overhead to a squat rack. You step forward into that tension. So now the tension is pulling me back the way. I have to use my core to maintain upright position, right? Nice and handy. And again, don't lean into it, right? Just keep upright. I'm going to lift my leg, I take a nice breath in, I breathe out and I step. Hold and bring it back, and that's it. And we just repeat. So reps would be and repeat for repetitions and repeat on the other side. Second one we can do is rotational core. We're looking at it as part of the brace. The rib cage mobility motion that we did when we were half kneeling, you can include in core work as well. It's very, very similar. But with this one, again, I'm just going to show you kind of middle of the road variation. You can do this with a cable machine in the gym. If you wanted, you can do high and low variations. If it's high, we're pulling down. If it's low, we're coming up. When we do it side to side, we just focus on the lateral movement. Again, I don't want mad twisting and everything like this. I want you to think of the brace. Transfer the force from top to bottom. Nice power position, bend the knees. We're going to breathe in and breathe out. That's our lateral core brace. We're getting our obliques and we're getting our QLs and everything twisting in the middle. Lateral step and a lateral step with front rotation. Look, nothing mad again. Difference between a frontal step and a lateral step is that we're doing that, okay? With a step, like a frontal step with rotation, we're basically just going to have some form of weight in our hand. This is a very, very light kettlebell just for demonstration, right? We're going to step up with our same leg because we want this one powering up, and all we do is we crisscross in the middle. So as I stand, I'm crisscrossing. Again, heavier weight, much harder. Get in the habit of monitoring your breathing while we're doing this. As we step up, can we breathe out? Again, not single-sided, both sides every time. Medicine ball throws. Now I understand this might be something you can do in every gym, right? But again, be creative as we can with it, right? Simple stuff. Why are we going to be sitting on our back doing Russian twists when we can fuck a medicine ball around? You can start with the really simple stuff we all know. We can do slams. Can we do around the world slams? Either side. Every time. If we're going to be throwing it, can we maintain upright positions while we're throwing it with a little bit of rotation? We can do half kneeling variations where we can throw. We can do kneeling variations where we're facing away. But we could also be upright. Different types of throwing motions, all with the ball. What was the one I didn't do? Oh yeah. Again, this is very, very similar motion to the overhead banded core where we're throwing. And we're just controlling downward motion of the pelvis. That's the way your core is designed to work. Palloff press, I'm not going to through that, you can Google that. But we can do single leg airplane hinge. So, lovely way to get the glutes firing a little bit. Again, it's not really a balance exercise, so if you need to hold something like a dowel when you're doing this, you can fire away. Basically, we're going to hinge and we're going to drop back and we rotate out and we come back. So on this side, drop my leg back, I'm leaning forward, twist out, twist back, and I'm down. Just play around with the movement, and you can YouTube all of those movements as well.